Hey guys, it's Chaotic Burn here. I'm outside with my wife, Peaches. We got some kind of DIY stuff today. We've got a makeshift alternative Sterno fuel. It's paraffin wax soaked in cotton balls. And we're going to see how long it takes to boil 2 cups of water. And then I'll get the other lighter here. And then my wife is going to time, she made cotton balls soaked in petroleum jelly as a fire starter. And to get air in here, I folded down the sides, and that'll still let sit on there. We'll see how long, if at all, this will cook.
Watch. Ready?
All right. Yep. All right, mine's going.
Mine too.
Alright. Our wind's died down a little. I think the issue that mine's having is if you... Oh. God, why did I grab that? Alright. Pot holders. They're a good thing. I've got one cotton ball that's mainly lit. The other one's going. Started the starter here. That's burning really hot. I'd have better luck boiling it over that than I would this. Alright, you ready to time me on the boiling?
Just about. Hang on.
I'll give you a second.
Go when you're ready.
Go. We chose 2 cups of water here. And just a little DIY project. She took the cotton ball, and did you dip it in the petroleum jelly, or?
No, I put petroleum jelly on a plate and put the cotton ball on it and worked it in with...
Kind of mashed it in?
I used a ruler, but yeah, work it in and then...
Be like a paint stir.
Yeah.
And we used a styrofoam plate. And as far as this, you can see flame coming out of there. So it's still got some air going to it, which is good. And then we just melted the wax. This is a little 75-cent pot that we got at Goodwill, and use that for melting our wax and everything. And man, that's really going. That's plenty of time for you to get some kindling and get some leaves and whatever caught. So we're doing this to try and get a 72-hour pack together, but they've got different products out there, like the wet fire starter. How much was that for 8 cubes? $8?
Yeah.
And we bought 200 cotton balls for $2. The petroleum jelly was $1, and the wax was just an old candle that we had that I broke up. And that's good stuff. As you can tell, the wind's not even putting it out, which is pretty awesome because it's wicked windy out here.
You can tell by the flame how it's dancing.
Yup. That flame's literally just laying down. My tripod's sitting at about a foot and a half off the ground. So yeah, that flame is just literally laying flat. Yeah, it's getting warm.
Is it still lit?
Yeah. Yeah, we still got...
Oh, nice.
That thing is still going. You could still start something with that.
Not much, but something.
Yeah, so that'd be plenty. I mean, if you're working in a wet environment, 4 minutes should be plenty to dry out some kindling and get that to light. And that's just one. We've got what she's keeping them in is this little film canister, empty film canister, and you said you're getting 3 in there?
Yep, I got 3 in each. I could probably get 4 in this one because I got a better system of making them. But
oh, all right, yeah, so 3 or 4. You know, that's, if you're doing a fire, a meal, that's, you know, a day's worth of meals and then some. And this is actually, you can see, move this over, you can see there's some flame coming out over here.
Is this dead enough to time it?
There's still flame coming off of it. Nope. There's all... There you go, folks. You just turn it over and you still got some. I think that's going to burn until there's literally nothing left. And I think once we actually quit getting flame, then we'll call it. Whoop.
And it's awfully windy, but it's killing it.
Yep, I think we're out of flame there, so I'm going to drop it in my stove. Because there's still fuel in that, so... Well, maybe I won't drop it in my stove. But as you can see, that's actually cooking pretty good.
That burned for about 6 minutes and 9 seconds.
Well, that's pretty awesome. 6 minutes, 9 seconds. What do we have for recording? 9 minutes? This could take a while. Fill the water. Alright,
It's starting to get warm.
I'm going to turn the camera off and just let this cook, and then I'll try and splice it. Hey guys, back here at the workstation. I'm going to call it. We let it sit there for 35 minutes, and 2 cups of water after 35 minutes was hot. It was steaming real good, but it was not boiling. Here's the premise. Can, and basically what you do, you cut up some wax, take the pieces of the wax, little chunks, melt it, pour it in here, and then just stuff the cotton balls in it. They'll absorb the wax, which they did that nicely. As I said, I do want to try it with about a 1-to-1 ratio of petroleum, because the petroleum burned a lot hotter. And about the same, I mean, I think I'd like to take a petroleum and a wax cotton ball and burn them side by side and see which burns with the better flame and which burns longer. And maybe I'll do that. I'll set 2 aside. Maybe I'll do that later on this week, and that'll help me judge what I can do here. But one of the issues is obviously stability. You want to be able to set something on. See if I have anything that we can use for the sake of argument. I do. Let's pretend that ice cream bucket here is a... Here, let me set my camera back. Let's pretend that this is a pot that we're trying to cook. Stability really wasn't an issue, because what I did was, and I'll show you guys this when I get the can from downstairs, it's still wicked hot, is I folded over some of the pieces. I folded over here, here, and here, and then I had the thirds holding the little pan. And it held the little pan that we had pretty well, but I don't think enough oxygen was getting to it. But yeah, 35 minutes to boil is just unacceptable. I'm looking for closer to 10 to 15 minutes, because at that point I can just start a fire. And I'm going to have a shovel in my 72-hour pack, my bug out kit, which is what these are for. I can dig a hole and have a fire going in that amount of time to boil water. So I'll show you guys again when I get the can up here after it cools down what it actually looks like, what the cotton balls in it look like. The fire starter with the petroleum jelly in the cotton balls, that worked excellent. I will be using that to start my fire at camp, and I'll do a video of that so you guys actually see it in use. Alright, so here's the can after I brought it in. It's pretty charred. I've gone ahead and bent some of the edges up so you can get a better look inside. And then here's the next can I want to work on. I did some air holes around the side, vented the top out. Hopefully that'll burn a little differently. So this is the one we used, and this is the one I'll be trying next.